Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back for some more Dominion 6. Last time we did LA Cassia from the Lao Jai mod, a B Dream Nation. We did a 1v1 against Bogarus, and we won. Not too surprising. Bogarus is like one of the worst nations in the game, I think. So, well, I mean, they certainly have the worst sacreds in the game. But yeah, it was fun. Let's roll up another one. See what we get. 116. LA Arconia. I did it on stream. We could do it, but yeah. MA Vori, Pure Blood Elves. Have I done that? MA Vori, Pure Blood Elves. God. I don't know. Fuck. I would honestly lean towards saying no, I have not done MA Vori. But at the same time, I can't be certain. There has to be a bunch of these Enraged Eggplant mods that we haven't done. No, we definitely... No, I have not done this. Alright, we're gonna do this. Usually I turn on the merge mod, but we'll just do this. Do it the old-fashioned way. As for a map, well, we've been doing a lot of 1v1s, so we should do something bigger. Let's go ahead and do... Oh, I guess... Archipelago? We'll do Dawn of Dominions. Okay. Vori is a nation of snow elves, or true elves, that have isolated themselves from the rest of the world on a remote island. In the ancient past, some of the snow elves migrated to the mainland, later becoming the wood elves of Avli and the dark elves of Alvar and Ravenshore. Vori is a land of unnaturally cold climate, brought on by the ancient artifact known as the Sword of Frost. The snow elves live in their magnificent citadels, but they often interact with the barbarian tribes and frost giants that live outside the walls. The snow elves of Vori are known to be adept water mages, and some of them possess the ability to alter the flow of time itself. This has caused legends to spread among the outsiders that say that time does not pass at all in Vori. So we have snow elves, barbarians, and frost giants. Elvish infantry, stealthy barbarians, giants. We get water, air, glamour magic with some astral death and blood. Average priests. Our dominion spreads cold. Standard forts. Sort of a weird statement. I mean, if we have cold scales, doesn't the Dominion always spread cold? I don't know. Vori Scout, Stealth 50. Vori Commander, at least 70 leadership. Dark Vision, Cold Resist, Snow Move. Okay. War Leader, 100 leadership, Cold Resist, Snow Move, Dark Vision, Ice Armor 2. Snow Priest, level 1 Holy. Sky Speaker. We got 1 air, 1 water. Air, water. Fortune Teller 5. Alright. Snow Caster. 1 air, 2 water. Air, water, 50% chance for another water or glamour. So yes, some of these will be 4 fucking water. They do have susceptibility to fire, but still, that's pretty obscene. Past Gazer. 1 air, 2 glamour. Air, glamour, 20% chance for air, water. They also have Adept Researcher 4, which is kind of annoying because that makes them really good. Research, that's 17 research. 19 if they get the 20%. Half of these will have 3 glamour, 1 air, which makes Wailing Winds just, oh, so juicy. Yeah, but just due to how many of these guys will be 3 or 4 water, I might still mass produce these and then just get some past gazers. Voice of the Ancients, cap only. 4 recruitment points, 460 gold. 2 air, 2 glamour, 2 holy. Air glamour, 20% chance for another air glamour. So some of these could be 4 glamour out the gate with Adept Researcher 4. I'd be taking a research hit if I just went with these, but I might skip past gazers and go straight to Voice of the Ancients later on. Frost Giant Tundra Scout, non-Fort Highland Mountains, Stealth 80, susceptible to Fire 5. Snow Stalker Leader, non-Fort Provinces, 50 leadership, Stealth 55. Tundra Chief, 100 leadership. Frost Giant Jarl, non-Fort Highlands and Mountains, level 1 Holy, 100 leadership. Pretty good light thug chassis there. 33 hit points, 5 natural protections, 12 base defense, 13 base attack, 13 MR, 14 morale. Yeah. Raven Speaker, 50 leadership, 1 astral, 1 death, 40% chance for another death. They do have an F to Researcher 3, though. 4 recruitment points on a non-fort mage. You're just never going to get enough of these to warrant any sort of communion. You'd have to build a lab basically on every Highland and Mountain, and you'd have to have enough Highland and Mountains for the... It just... no. Frost Giant Spirit Speaker, also non-fort Highland and Mountains. Also 4 recruitment points, 1 death, 1 blood, water death, glamour blood. If you want to get into blood, yeah, it's not a bad option. But unless they have national blood spells, it's usually not really worth it. Frost Giant Ice Shaper. Same thing. Water, Earth. Water, Earth, Astral Death. They do have Ice Forging 5. And Master Smith 1. Master Smith 1 with Earth, considering we don't have access to Earth normally otherwise, is honestly pretty solid. That gives you access to a lot of stuff. And if you pick up Astral or Death, like, yeah, Death would be really nice for, like, horror helmets. Yeah. Might be worth slapping down a lab somewhere, but usually we don't do much thugging or anything. We'll see. It depends on my pretender, I guess. Vori Militia. So, 6 protection. Oh, it's 8 protection on the body, no helmet. 13 defense with a parry 4 shield. 10 hit points. Cold resist, dark vision. 11 attack spear, 13 magic piercing damage. We have seen far, far worse militia than this. Militia, as I say. Vori Warriors. basically pretty similar. They have 10 protection, 13 attack on the spear, 14 damage, and a javelin. It's only range 5. It's really low. But 13 attack is phenomenal on something this cheap, and it's a spear. Like, they will repel a lot of stuff with that. So this is actually a really solid warrior. Vori Archer. They do get 8 protection on the body. They have range, 35 short bows, 12 attack, 11 piercing. They have an ice knife. If the short bow had any sort of cold something, I don't know. Sharpshooters, 10 protection. They have composite bows, 40 range, 14 precision, 13 piercing. It's certainly better. I mean, it's better. Blade Dancer. They have 10 protection on the body, no helmets, 13 defense, no shield. And 2 ice blades, 14 attack, 16 slashing, magical damage. Yeah, sort of standard kind of flanker, pizza cutter sort of thing. Vori Ice Warrior. 10 hit points. 17 protection on their body. No helmets. It's a little bit dumb. Don't they have any safety lessons in Vori? 15 defense with a parry force shield. 11 MR, 13 morale, 11 speed. They got cold resist 10, snow move, dark vision 50, ice armor 1, formation fighter 2 with 13 attack ice blades for 16 slashing magical damage. Yeah, these things are really quite solid. This is a very capable heavy infantry. Yeah, I wish the damage on the ice blade was higher, sure, especially because we don't really have any buffs for it. But yeah, it's a very solid infantry. Vori Ice Guard. Cap only sacred. 10 hit points. 17 protection on the body. 15 on the head. They finally found helmets. 10 defense. No shield. 11 MR. 14 morale. 12 speed. Susceptible to fire 3. Cold resist 10. Cold power 1. Ice armor 2. Formation fighter 2. And then 13 attack, 24 damage, ice glaives. Yeah, I think with Stygian Flesh and just like 4 attack, 5 attack, pretty much good to go. Very, very nice sacred for sure. Yeah, the ice armor 2, I think probably more of a detriment than a positive, to be perfectly honest. I think on average we're gonna fight in neutral or warm provinces, and so that's why they really want the protection, like Stygian Flesh or something like that. Yeah, okay. Thunder Warrior, non-fort provinces, pretty shit. Snow Stalker, stealthy barbarian, 13 attack on the battle axe for 24 slashing. You know, we don't do stealth stuff in single player. Just doesn't really do anything because the AI always knows where you are. But yeah, a pack of like 50 of these could certainly do some very nice like raid work. Frost Giant Mauler, non-fort Highlands and Mountains. Limited to 5 per turn. 33 hit points, size 6, 13 protection. 12 MR, 12 morale, Berserker plus 3. So you're looking at probably 15 protection or so. And they have 2 fist attacks, 9 attack, 19 bludgeoning damage. Yeah, it's not great. I mean, they're gonna get repelled a decent amount, with 2 of these. But yeah. Raven Rider, also limited to 5 per turn. Very low protection. 15 defense with no shield. 10 MR, 12 morale. They got a light lance and a javelin. Raven, also very low protection. Yeah. You're just never gonna have enough of these to really be to swarm, you know? So the few that you do have are probably just gonna get picked off pretty quickly. Frost Giant Warrior, non-Fort Highlands and Mountains, also limited to 5 per turn. 33 hit points, 13 protection, 11 defense with a shield, 12 MR, 12 morale. A length 2 ice axe, 10 attack, 29 slashing damage. Yeah, I wish the attack was a bit higher, but it's a Frost Giant Warrior. It's not bad. It's not bad. Frost Giant Dragon Hunter, non-Fort Highlands and Mountains, limited to 5 per turn. Pretty much all the same stuff, but they now have a length 5 ice long spear, 12 attack, 24 piercing magic damage. Yeah, this is really solid. I think if we get a non-Fort Highland and Mountain, make sure we get 5 of these per turn. It's tricky though, 21 resources. Although Highland and Mountain tend to have decent resource numbers, but I doubt we'd ever get 5 per turn. Maybe with productivity 2, which we might take regardless. Yeah, this is a bit of a scales nation, I think. So we're looking at ice guards for sure, and then probably just bolstering it with ice warriors or maybe sharpshooters. Yeah, maybe sharpshooters. Or both. Yeah, okay. Conjuration. Time shift sharpshooters. This seems familiar. This seems really familiar. Have we played this nation before? God, I'm caught in a time loop maybe. Maybe we have played this nation before. It's literally impossible for me to confirm that. Frost Drake for 8 water gems, which I assume is different than an Ice Drake in a meaningful way. Frost Morn, an undead frost giant that drains life and heat from the living. That sounds fun. So Frostmourne is 3 death, 1 water. Just to be clear, do we have a mage that could cast that? I didn't think so. The only death access we have is off fort. That's 2 death, but no water. This is 2 death, but then it wouldn't have any water. And that's 1 death, maybe, with 1 water. So no. Basically, we have to have death and water on our pretender. I wasn't planning on taking water, but maybe. Maybe a rainbow mage is best. Anyways. Alteration. Nothing. Evocation. Nothing. Construction. Not even a discount on, like, the Ice Mist Scimitar or something, or, you know, I don't know. Anything sort of ice related. There wasn't that much. It would have been nice. I don't know, Frostbrand? Just give a discount on Frostbrand. What's the worst that could happen? I mean, yeah, that's a nice item to have a discount on, but come on. Enchantment. Nothing. Thaumaturgy. Nothing. Blood. find Ice Demon. I suppose. I mean, maybe it's really freaking good and it's worth going into blood. Infernal Hail. You get 17 plus Ice Demons for 50 slaves. That's probably pretty obscene. But it's a level 9 spell. Requires 5 blood, 2 water. So you have to have a pretender. I'm pretty sure. Alright, yeah, so we want scales. And we want to make sure we get Stygian flesh. The rest is sort of negotiable. Frost Titan, 95 hit points, size 9, 12 natural protection. That's pretty damn strong on a Titan. If we look over 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Yeah, it's pretty much unheard of to have 12 natural on a Titan. So he starts with 25 protection with his basic armor. And 95 hit points, which is, go figure, also the highest hit points of these Titans. 18 MR, 30 morale. Starts with Water 2, Blood 1. He has built-in Regen 10. Cold 20, Chill 5. Cold Power 1, Ice Protection 2. Gem Generator 1, Water Gem. And Ice Forging 20. Problem is, you know, we'd have to give this guy too many paths to make it work. Like, we'd have to give him death and he wouldn't strictly need, no, he wouldn't need earth. He already has 12 natural. It's not too bad. And he can get liquid body from water. So really he would just need death. We'd probably go dormant. Something like that. Maybe cold. Fuck, I don't want to go cold 1. I depend too much on the cold. Fuck, you really need to increase that limit, dude. You really... This dude doesn't even increase the limit. What the fuck, man? We've had this discussion before. Is this where I ranted and raved about not having cold protection? We have played this. Yep, we have definitely played this, because I'm looking at the workshop page. I remember being outraged. Because it originally had preference for cold 3, and he decreased the preference to cold 2 instead of increasing the limit. We have played this fucking nation. Damn it, we're 23 minutes in, I'm just realizing this. And I'm not going to go through this again, because that's really annoying. Damn it. You know what's the funny thing? I probably could figure out how to adjust that myself. Okay, well, I'm sure if you saw the title and you were waiting for the drop, there you go. I finally realized based on that bullshit. Now I remembered. Because you have cold ice protection units. Ice armor units. And you don't have cold limit +1. That really annoys me. Alright, let's roll up another nation then. 107. That's EA Korra with the one of the 9 giant centaur things. 121 is the Beastmen Warhammer. I'm pretty sure we've done it. 150 Arumat Cerulean Sands. Oh, I don't know if we've done that one. Arumat. I think that's Gathering Sturm. Yeah, I'm kind of struggling to listen to that one. It's a little too, like, I don't know, sort of buzzing in your ear, kind of droning. It's hard to say. Okay. Can we just confirm that this is the mod and I haven't played Arumat before? It might be EA. No. Is it not part of Gathering Storm? That could be. Should be part of Gathering Storm. It's whatever mod has Qun in it. Oh, that's Nye's New Nations. Holy shit. We haven't played that in decades. Yeah, my brain is fried now. After going over all those units a second time. Nye's New Nations. Arumat, Cerulean Sands. Okay. Wait a minute. Have we played this? Fuck, I don't remember. My brain. We might be reaching critical mass where I cannot recall everything. Have we played this with Wobbs? Disc Mace seems kind of familiar. Gonna be honest. Ethereal Wing Flap seems kind of familiar. Damn it! Why am I such an idiot? I can't. Why don't I just mark on the sheet when I've done them? Fuck. We would save so much time. But it's just impossible for me to find a video now. If I've, you know, eventually once I upload them all, sure. We have, haven't we? Because I remember that you shop these servants. Because you get the spell, you get special spells. What are those under? Aspect of order, aspect of productivity. Yeah, we've done this. Okay, we're gonna get there. We're gonna find a nation I haven't done, and I remember ahead of time that I haven't done. At least we didn't go through the whole nation this time. Well, this is ridiculous. Luckily, no one watches these videos. Otherwise, this would be really embarrassing. Kailasa, EA Kailasa, I think we've done. 188. MA Salem, we've done that. 109. EA Nemeton, we've done. That was that tree nation. The forest. 306. LA Iram, City of Wonders. That's a Dominion's enhanced one. I don't know if we've done that. Yeah, see, we gotta go through all this shit every time we change mods. Yeah, it's a big boy, man. Some big ass mod. No, I don't think we've done this. Feel like I'd remember this. Alright, we're doing LA Iram. Let's put this together for the final time. Okay, the people around the great Nabian desert have long existed as nomadic tribes, warring against one another and trading with great caravans, serving the Jan and Adites of Naba. With the Pythian conquest of Naba, the Jan and Adites were completely driven out, leaving the tribes with a power vacuum. A mighty leader emerged amongst the tribes that unified the nomads into one people, and they built a grand city gleaming with brass pillars and crystal gardens, dedicated to the one true god, naming it Iram after the old city of the Jinn where magic and artifice flourish. Under the stewardship of the divine Caliph, who rules from his throne in the Brass City, the nation of Iram has become a bastion of learning and enlightenment, where erudite scholars have made many advances in mathematics, medicine, alchemy, astronomy, and physics. Now, with the awakening god, a religious zealotry has swept through the nation, proclaiming the sovereignty of their god over all others. So we have tough desert humans, adept at waste survival. We prefer heat scale +2. And look at that, we have heat limit +1. That's crazy, isn't it? Isn't that fucking wild? We have heavy spearmen, cavalry, and archers, Leogryph knights, skilled assassins, nice. Air, fire, astral, earth, water magic, some glamour and death, rare blood, average priests. We get order +1, productivity +1, heat +1. Max fucking scales. Alright, our scouts, our slaves, stealth 60, simple. Commanders, 70 leadership, taskmaster +1, but also slaves. Emirs, 150 leaderships with inspirational +1, excellent. Hashashin, assassins, spies, stealth 60, assassin 2, scale walls. 19 damage scimitar, 14 damage poison dagger with 15 poison. 11 hit points, 8 protection, 14 defense, 10 MR, 15 morale. Yeah, I mean, they're not bad. They do cost 2 recruitment points, but they are sacred, which is pretty significant. So it's an assassin you're going to want to invest in a little bit more than just a spam, because they're going to want to give him a flask at the very least, but probably some better armor and yeah, you know, the usual sort of stuff, retinue kind of things. Fakir, 1 holy. Imam, 2 holy. Vizier, 1 fire, 1 air. Fire, air, glamour, 10% for another one. They also have Fortune Teller 5 and Death Curse. Okay. It's not bad. It's not amazing. Alchemist, 1 fire, 1 water. Fire, water, astral. Alchemist 50. Again, it's we're playing with Dominions Enhanced, so it's not bad. Mualim, 1 astral. Fire, air, water, earth, astral, 50% for another one, with Adept Researcher 5. It's a giant jumbled communion, but again, Dominions Enhanced, even without a communion, they'll all be able to do something. It's depends. Like, we don't usually bring mages out that much in these games, so if all we care about is research for our pretender or something, like, it's a solid unit. Artificer, cap only, 1 fire, 2 earth, Master Smith 1, Forge bonus 1. Then again, we do like earth mages, so this is a solid option. You get magma stuff. I mean, yeah. Grand Vizier, cap only, 380 gold, 4 recruitment points, 2 fire, 2 air, fire, air, glamour, 10% for another one. They are old, however, and we hate old people with a passion. 10 Fortune Teller, Death Curse. Yeah, not sacred, so no way to get rid of that. Bummer. They're also not that good for 4 recruitment points. Sheik, non-4 province, 100 leadership, Pillager 1. Water Seeker, 2 water, 50% chance for fire, air, water, earth. Inept Researcher 3, however. And Majus, underwater forts. What the hell? Fire 1, Water 1, Glamour Blood, Fire, Air, Water, Glamour Blood. 10% for another one. What an interesting commander. They're spy mages with Gift of Water Breathing 40, Taskmaster plus 2, 60 leadership. What the hell? Units. Mamluk militia, slaves. Yep, it's a militia unit. Spearmen. Gets bumped up to 10 protection, 12 defense with a parry 4 shield. Pretty average otherwise. They have a javelin, spear. Yeah, pretty average stuff. Archers. 10 protection with composite bows, range 40, 14 precision, 14 piercing. Pretty solid. Mubarizan. Alright, a little heavily armored. 13 protection, 14 defense with a shield, 10 MR, 12 morale. Slave. They have javelins and scimitars, 12 attack, 18 slashing. It's a solid sort of medium infantry unit. Saif, cap only. No armor, no protection of any kind. 14 hit points, 16 defense, 10 MR, 15 morale. Length 2 great swords, 13 attack, 25 slashing. If you get like Arrow Fend or something, I would say these guys are really good. What is the... Oh, here. So you get national air shield spells. 1 air, 5 plus area effect. 5 plus 2 gets air shield 80. That's the only national one you get. But it's basically... Because eventually you're going to get... Is that under enchantment? I would have thought so. No, maybe it's not. I definitely know spells in this game. It's not, right. So, alteration... Arrow Ward, 3 air, 20 plus area effect, and an air gem. Honestly, it's not that great. Protective Winds is 3 plus 1. So yeah, no, we want Bend Winds. It's a very nice spell for us. Also, Mist would be very nice if we're not going to go archers. Okay, that might be viable, actually. We almost never do something like that. That might be something to do. Badai can be recruited outside forts as well. Assassin units. I don't know what to make of that. I don't know if that's... If you use a spell to make them into commanders, I don't know why you would do that. I don't know what that means, assassin on a unit. Yeah, I don't know. Outside of that, you know, they're fine. Yeah, they're basically a unit form of that other, the commander assassin. Ferris, cap only. Cavalry. 11 hit points, 13 protection, 17 defense with a parry 4 shield. Very nice. 10 MR, 12 morale. Wasteland Mountain Survival, 21 speed, 17 damage lance, heavy weapon, and 18 damage scimitar. And the Leah Griff, 34 hit points, 19 protection, 14 defense, 12 MR, 20 morale, an 18 damage bite, 14 attack, and a 16 damage claw, 14 attack. Holy shit. Okay, these things are really good. Yeah, these things are really good. Okay. And then Mujahid. Sacred. Not cap only. And they're pretty cheap. 11 hit points, 8 protection, 14 defense, 11 MR, 12 morale. They have Berserker plus 3, so it doesn't really help them in the defensive department at all. And they also have bad formation fighter 2, unsurroundable 1, 2 short swords, 13 attack, 15 damage. Oh, I don't know, man. I mean, they need help, to say the least. It might be a time where you'd want to just throw like quickness on them or something, but that's a big investment on your pretender's part, you know? Yeah, I don't know, because I feel like we're going to lean towards scales because of these things. So I don't know how much of a bless we're going to have. And without a decent bless, they're not really much better than just taking like these things, you know? Like, pretty much. I don't know. We might skip Sacreds this time. Ghazi, non-fort provinces. Sort of light cav with scimitars and Ghazi lancers. Pretty much still light calves with light lances. Summons, Dust Scorpions, 30 hit points, 14 protection, 7 MR, undisciplined. Not bad. Ethereal, Unseen, Heat Aura, Fire Resist 15, 15 damage, Bite. Bin, Unseen, Ethereal, yada yada. Chic, Unseen, Ethereal, Heat Aura 1, 2 Golden Claw attacks. You can get Jin Warriors. Those are pretty good. Brass Guardians, 15 protection, 18 defense with Tower Shields, 12 hit points. Sun Awe 1. Resist everything. Elemental, you know, that. Length 4 long spears. Pretty good. Brass Golem, 150 hit points, size 10, 22 natural protection, 9 defense, 14 MR, 15 morale, Sun Awe 3, 4 amphibian, shock 15, fire 25, cold 15, poison 25, siege bonus 100, spirit sight, 2 shatter fist attacks, 11 attack, 30 magic bludgeoning damage plus shatter and burning ray, range 25, 25 armor piercing, AoE 1 plus AoE 6, 20 armor piercing fatigue. Yeah, pretty good. It's a unit, not a commander. Very interesting. Yeah, okay. So let's look at more spells then. Dust Scorpions, you get 3 of those for 3 nature gems. It's not great. Bind Warriors the Jin, you get 3 Jin Warriors for 10 fire gems. It's pretty pricey. I mean, they are good, but 4+1 Sheiks for 7 fire gems. It's not bad. Can only be cast underwater. Can only be cast underwater. A Jin Commander for 18 fire gems. A lot of underwater stuff, interestingly. 5+1/2 Hins for 4 air gems. That's not bad. I would say that's not bad. Five plus 1/2 Bins for 4 water gems. Also not bad. 7+1 Jin Warriors for 21 fire gems. It's getting pricey, especially for late age. Alteration, we've got nothing. Evocation. Scorching Wind we get 2 air, 1 fire, range 40, 6+ area effect, 30 fatigue. Does 2d8 fatigue damage each turn if they fail the MR check. And then MR plus DRN versus 22 negates the effect. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Smokeless Flame, 3 fire, 1 air, 35 plus 5 range. AoE 1, 45 plus 1 armor piercing fire damage, and an AoE 10 level 3 combustion cloud. Defense negates. So an AoE 10 effect that will set everything on fire that fails the defense check. It's pretty good. It's pretty strong. Construction. Just do a quick gander here. Doesn't look like much in items. We do get Construct Brass Golem for 10 fire gems. That seems like a really good use of fire gems. Enchantment, we get Bend Winds, as we mentioned. 10 Naz for 3 death gems. 3 Brass Guardians for 4 earth gems. It's not bad. Combat spell of Raising Naz. 2 death. You get 3 of them. 40 fatigue. Sort of an alternate form of Horde of Skeletons. 15 plus 2 Brass Guardians for 18 earth gems. Not bad. Horde of Naz. There you go. So we get our own cool version of Horde of Skeletons. I think that's much better. These guys have 8 hit points, 8 protection, 9 defense, 11 MR, 50 morale, pierce resist, 12 attack, 12 damage claw, and a 12 attack, 14 damage bite. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, who do we have that can spam death, though? I don't... Is that even an option? No? No, no one can spam death spells, so... It's kind of weird, right? Some glamour and death. Someone gets death. This guy gets death, doesn't he? No? Who the fuck gets death? Am I losing my mind? Okay, it definitely says some glamour and death, but I can't find a mage that has death, including on any of the summonable commanders. Oh, this guy, the Godar, gets potentially 1 death. I can't imagine that's what they meant. So I don't know if that's an oversight, if something's broken. I don't know, but we don't really get that. So unless I take a death caster pretender, it's not really an option. Evil Eye, range 30, glamour 1, AoE 1, 100 precision, curse. Not really super good. It's single player. Okay. Yeah, so I think we're leaning scales. I definitely want plenty of Ferris. I like the idea of Saifs with the air shield on them. I think that'll be pretty good. And then for a front line, probably the Mubarizans seem like the best option for us. So yeah, we're gonna go big scales. I don't need any sacred stuff. We get order +1, productivity +1. So I'm leaning towards maybe a Dormant Titan. We don't really care about... Although, I mean, we could get, like... Some of these will give us a different recruitable sacred, which is kind of good. Some of these might also give us recruitable death mages, which could be an option. If we look at some of these that might have death-related stuff. This guy auto-casts Soul Vortex and causes nearby enemies to fall asleep in battle. Summons disease, soulless, and mosquito clouds up to Dominion candles each month. During summer months, Queen Mosquito assassins may appear at temples or swamps, and Plague Bearer appears in capital. Spreads diseases. Starts with Disease Grinder and Treasury. Yeah, I don't know about that. Close to what we want. Right, so the Banefire Dracolich, you get Banefire Adepts. They're Death 1, Fire 1, and then they get Death Fire. So half of them will be Death 2, half will be Fire 2. So that could be an option if we wanted to go for that route specifically, but I don't know. I don't know if it's really necessary. I don't know. I'm flexible. I guess I tend to lean towards monsters, but if we're going dormant, Titan is probably the correct option. So, like this guy, your starting army gains 10 to 40 Sacred Mubarak Swordsmen with armor-piercing fire weapons. And our capital gets the Sacred Mountain. Gives us 3 fire, 1 earth gem as a magic site. Plus 100 resource, plus 2 ritual range. You can train at it for 10 XP, which is obscene. And you can recruit Mubarak Swordsmen. Now, I don't know what they are, but that's pretty solid. It also starts with 4 Earth if we wanted to go big Earth. He's not bad. Let's say we go dormant. Yeah, that's an iffy lineup, to be honest. I think with the 100 resources, I don't really need productivity 3. Just thinking of giving him death or nature for some form of regen. And yeah, with death, he can maybe cast that spell. Just so we can see it. It's not very good, but... I mean, 3 death isn't very good, but there you go. Okay, and so then for a bless, I don't know. We don't know what the Sacred Swordsmen look like. So probably we want just kind of the usual suspects. Which isn't much, to be honest. We'd have to go death 5. To get Stygian Flesh. And then basically just attack, 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 attack. Morale. Can't go wrong. Alright, we'll try that. So we ended up with order 2, productivity 2. It's generally pretty good. And we'll have another 100 resources in our capital. So I think recruitment points will probably be the limiting factor. Dushara. And this is... yeah, we'll put it at 9. Dawn of the Main is not a big map. What's that? Are we finally getting into game after 55 minutes? Yes. Yes, we are. Okay, we have a pretty good start then, because we get access to this, this, and this. Or we should, at the very least. And then we just have to go to war to get this one at the end. So that's solid. There's our swordsmen. Wow, they fit right in, don't they? Jeez. So they got 14 hit points, 15 protection, 13 defense with a shield, 14 MR, 16 morale. They have a fire javelin, range 12, 8 precision, 14 magic piercing damage, plus 8 armor piercing fire, and flame scimitar, 14 attack, 18 armor piercing fire damage. Okay, well, in a surprise turn, we're gonna go sacred. And with these guys, man, I can get a lot of... What mages are we getting? I think, aren't we getting the Mualims for the research? And the price is right. Alright, seems good. For research, well, mostly we want to get our Titan ready. So, construction 1... yeah, we'll go 3. And then, yeah. Although flying shield would be good to get to. Oh yeah, and we start with a shit ton of these. Yeah, I guess we could start assassinating some of these annoying ones. Yeah, I mean, flaming weapon javelins. And then we got these crazy cavalry. Yep. Swordsman got 21 kills. The 4 cavalry got 13. Good, good. Assassinates. Attack closest. Tried to assassinate a priest in the pub. Got him, no problem. Actually, he fled, but he died. He died. Oh, man, they're just raining down on the heavy infantry there. Setting them on fire. Ooh, yeah. These things are just cracked. And we can get so many of them thanks to our resources. Yeah, we didn't need to go that high in productivity, I think. Killing a mounted commander. Oh, no. Come on. No, so close. Oh, well, you tried. lost 2 of them on that one, and a sacred. Go figure. High Calum suggests that there is no one there. Okay, I think we can probably take this already. Yep. Good sacreds, good good cavalry. We're pretty much set for life now. Those fire javelins, I mean, they're doing enough work. And then we're gonna get Stygian flesh pretty soon. Crazy. Crazy good. Do think we probably want one of these guys, so start working on that. Just mopping up, dude. It's crazy. I just like to watch. Just like to watch all of them. Yeah, I think you probably can go and take some stuff. They don't need the bless to be good. Oh, there is not a throne there. Ooh. That gets a little tricky then. Okay. That's unexpected. Alright, then... He sailed over and hit me. We're at war, and I ain't happy. So the big man. Yeah, I mean, we want to use him. Got invulnerable 10 because of Stygian flesh, but... Yeah, he's gonna need some better armor. Go with black steel full plates. We'll go with the... Yeah, so we're gonna go with the Diadem of the Void for 2 MR. For a shield, no. Astral shields plus, yeah, okay, that's enough. No, but that's 3 astral. That's not on the table. Damn, that would have been nice. Probably just a black steel kite shield. For a weapon, Coral Blade does give us 8 hit points, I suppose. It's either that or going with just the classic Mace of Eruption. That's if I'm going to have him attack. I probably am going to have him cast spells. No, he's got the Black Steel full plate. That wouldn't really be wise. So yeah, I guess go with the Mace of Eruption. And then, miscellaneous. Stone Birds is a strong option. And Ring of the Victor. Sure. We're gonna take back this province from this asshole and then try to go for Okay, so he just cost me $1,000. I ain't happy. Usually that signs his death warrant. Yeah, usually that signs his death warrant. For spells, you're gonna go with Personal Iron Skin, Personal Mist Form. Temper Armor. Yeah, Skeletal Body. Problem is, he doesn't really have any AoE. Like, around him, so he has the Stone Birds, I guess, and he has his own attack, but yeah, he might be better holding off. He does have 42 research. Sooner we get to Alteration 6, the better, you know? Maybe we just wait. Leaving large amounts of PD. He sailed across again. So he sailed and combined his forces. This is getting really ridiculous. I can't catch up to this asshole. What the fuck? I hate this. How is it always a sailing nation here? Because if there's any nation that has sailing, they go here. And this is the only spot that a sailing nation is going to attack with sailing. And they will do it every time. So anytime you start in this area of the map. Now, granted, I rushed down here because I wanted to get this throne. But there isn't a throne there. That's part of the issue. Roundabout way of handling things. Thank you for losing 11 of my cavalry. Fucking repeating crossbows. Yeah, that's not good. I mean, we cleared them off for now, but I can't sign an NAP because I'm not there. went back. We defended this time. I can't imagine he doesn't have better things to do with his time. Now we bumped. Okay, well, we know we have a neighbor. Holy shit. Alright, so we got a neighbor over there, Hausa. That's fine. I expected someone to be there anyways. Few turns away from alteration 6. We probably should build another fort here for income purposes. We lost the poison swamp because he sailed across again. God, I'm tempted to just give it to him, but... Okay, so he is at Bronze Bay, so we can sign an AP once we take this back. We're gonna go take this throne. Okay, good. Sign that NAP, also with Hausa. Okay. Taking our first throne. Pretty simple. Lost 4 of our cavalry, but they got 193 kills, so, you know, I'm okay with that. There's an arena battle upcoming. I don't really have a great option for that. I'm tempted to have you train at your own sacred mountain. 10 XP a turn is pretty ridiculous. Venetia accepted. Hausa still didn't. We got the Throne of Dreams. That's good. Patala is there. The real bummer about this pretender is that he can't teleport. So, if I get White Forest and get to Lower Elmwood before Patala does, maybe. Otherwise, we're going to be cut out. Have to go to war for our 3rd and 4th thrones. Which is probably what's going to happen anyways. I guess I don't have to go that way. We could go through the back route. Maybe that's what you should be doing. Black steel full plate is rough, man. I'm actually iffy about that now. Fuck. Maybe I wait to get the Bright Mail Harbor. Alright. No, stay at the site. You'll come out eventually. I'm gonna be inviting trouble. We're gonna have to work kind of fast if we want to avoid wars everywhere. We bumped in Panofia. Oh, yeah, okay. Ouch. I would have thought we bumped there, but no. Well, largely irrelevant. That we didn't get Lower Elmwood, so we have to go around the back anyways. And that's quite a trek. What I should have done in the first place. I forgot that it connected. So let's be buddies with Patala. We may as well get this stuff. No one else is going to take it now. Got 2 great silver mines. It's 328 income on this place. I should build a fort here. I'm going to. Alright, we're gonna get construction 5. We should get maybe some conjuration just for kicks. And boy, probably evocation 7 for Firestorm. Yeah, I really should take this soon. All right. Yeah, let's have you go do this. We're gonna have this pack work our way back over here, and the Pretender will probably also go this way. Right, we hit construction 5. So now you want the Bright Mail Hauberk. We can also make a Frostbrand, which is much better. Sure, there's other better things we could make now. Auto Twist of Fate is pretty good. But there's also the Muttering Shield. I don't think we can make that. Shield of Soft Earth. That would be Earth Water. I don't think anyone can get that. Oh, wait a minute. No, 2 Earth, 1 Water. No way. That is impossible for these guys. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Shield of Many Colors would be Fire Glamour. No way. Shield of the Dawn is 2 Earth, 1 Astral. Yes. For +1 MR, Affliction Resist 1, Fire Resist 5, and Awe. It is a very encumbering shield. But Awe is phenomenal. He's going to make himself a horror helmet as well to combine with Awe to rock my world. And then we can also get a trident instead of the birds, which is even better. Yeah, Boarskin's pretty good. We don't have nature, so reinvigoration's a little hard to get. Girdle of Might, I suppose. Okay. That all seems pretty good to me. You'll get your gems. Yeah, okay. Alright, we have a lot of money. If I was smart, I guess I'd build labs in these other ports. But we'll spend that money on PD, because that's also smart. We gotta keep working fast, though. War is coming. I mean, theoretically, they can keep fighting each other. They don't have to fight me. I don't think we ever became buddies with Patala. Oh, we did. Yeah, okay, good. Boom, 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 boom. No boots. Yeah, I mean, there's Boots of Earth, I suppose. not the worst thing that could ever be put into my body. Because we're not going to have nature. Yeah, it's just not much other options, really. So I may as well have +1 Earth. Save some fatigue. Alright, he is set. Alright, let's go with Summon Earth Power. Personal Mist Form. Soul Vortex. Temper Flesh. Personal Iron Skin. Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of spells I'd like him to cast. But, honestly, it's not bad. Mistform Soul Vortex alone is already pretty obscene. I could ditch Earth Power for, like, Flying Shield. It's hard to say. Okay, there's Hausa. That's fine. We're buddies with Hausa. Yeah, I mean, this is looking like the most likely. I doubt that I'm going to get a connection to it without going to war, but we'll try and hurry. Yeah, it's either that or going through Venetia to get to this one. But there isn't really... He has unteleportable. Or no, he doesn't. Why did he have unteleportable? Okay, so he can Cloud Trapeze onto something. Alright, well then we want scouts. Must have had an item or something on him. I don't know. He definitely... I saw it. I thought it was weird, but he had it. So he also comes with 2 of these. Great Green Serpents, 82 hit points, 16 protection, regen 10%, fear 5, recuperation, that doesn't really matter. 27 damage, Venomous Fangs, and a 29 damage armor-piercing crush. Those things are pretty ridiculous in their own rights. He gets 2 of them for free every battle. Not too shabby. Alright, so we have found Ausa. We're going to take the second and third throne this turn. Presumably. Oh, that's not good. Soul Vortex all up in my own grill. Yeah, that hurt a little bit. But I think he only killed one. That one hurt. 28 of our cavalry. There were fire drakes in there. Probably fire elementals. Or we just threw a lot of javelins and killed my own. Either way, but we got it. Yeah, we're probably gonna want to build a palisade here. This one, I don't think we really need to bother with. Okay, that's good. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, good. Okay, so now it's just a question of which throne I jump on. I'm gonna build a lab here. This one's still vacant. That's good. Do that for now. All right. We're waiting on Firestorm and to see our throne options. Oh god, that's easy. Oh, why you do this to me? Okay, well, I was gonna wait for Firestorm, but it's really strictly not necessary at all. Holy shit, Pangea wiped him out. What the fuck? Pangea on a tear there. Should I just take it? I feel like I should just take it. Oh, we got an enchantment 4. Okay. Wait one turn. Yeah, that's already been taken. Okay. And that is our option. And I'm mostly pleased with our spell choices. Well, if we want it to be a little lighter on fatigue, I can give him gems. He will use those when buffing. All right, see it. We bumped. What are the odds of that? Yeah, so awe plus fear. Always a classic combo. Very nice. That was easy. I like that the snakes give us a little bit of clutch time. Not massive, but look at that. Just a little bit that we need. No problem. Well done, my friend. You've earned this victory. Claim. We're not at war, so it doesn't matter, but... Yep, that's that. Okay, well, despite the incredibly long lead-up time to get into the game, we got a pretty damn fast victory. We lost the White Forest. He was discovered. Discovered that. Blah, blah, blah. Victory. Good. Good. Cannot complain about that result, huh? Where the hell is the White Forest? Oh, here. Yeah. No, that was very good. That was very strong. There's a risk when we play this map that we get into some really shitty situations, such as if we had started in Venedia's position. That would have been fucking atrocious. Because you get your one here, but there isn't even the one here. I could have maybe, if I really was making a concerted effort and I saw that this was empty, maybe I could have skirted by to get up here before he would have filled in. Maybe, but that's really kind of overstepping my bounds. And then there isn't one here, so you couldn't even go through there. And going this way is really tricky with Pangea there. You have to make a beeline. No, I think because this doesn't connect. So you'd have to skirt by here, but you're still in his cap circle multiple times. Yeah, this is such a shit position. Much like Aliwin, I think you just give up and restart if you get that position. But no, so we definitely got pretty fortunate having this one here and this one here. But we still worked to get here and jumped onto this. So, I mean, that's pretty far. All right, as for Iram, yeah, I mean, it's hard to say because we used a Divinitas Pretender Sacred, which were really good. But these things, I would say, are even better. I mean, these things are ridiculously good. You have, like, a really strong rider. 13 protection, 17 defense with a shield. A 17 damage full heavy weapon lance and an 18 damage scimitar, but then you also have the Leogryph. 34 hit points, 19 protection, 20 morale, 21 speed, 14 attack on 2 weapons, 18 and 16 slash. I mean, this is such a strong mount. Yeah, and the fact that we had, like, just unlimited resources, and so we could just be cranking out... what, 6 of these every single turn and 6 sacreds every turn? For our purposes, for a blitz purpose, that's more than enough. They are really good. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different avenues we could have taken with this nation. I wouldn't mind playing them again sometime. To maybe use the Saifs, because I think they would have been pretty solid with the air shield. Although that is a little bit trickier to maneuver. And maybe doing some of the summons, like the Sheiks would have been maybe pretty good. Unseen Ethereal, 19 hit points is pretty good. And a little Heat Aura with 2 magic attacks. Also spamming Naznas, even though it annoys me that there's no death option in the nation. I don't know if that's an oversight. I don't know. I'd have to go into the Discord and... Oh, LA Rom still has some death in its nation. Though, as best I can tell, it lost all its recruitable death magic during the revamp it received for Dominion's 6. Dominion's Enhanced 6. Oh, this was posted today in the Discord. Okay, this was brought up today. All the death paths on their mages were swapped for glamour, looks like, as part of them making them successor to Naba. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I think... So, if they change that spell to 2 glamour instead of 2 death... Yeah, if this was just 2 glamour instead, I don't know how much sense it would make. But then you could go with, who has glamour available? Well, no, I mean, that's really not a great option either. It's pretty damn impossible to get 2 glamour out of this. And the Mualims can't get glamour for communions, so that also wouldn't really be a solution. I don't know what the solution is, but I'd like to see that spell functional in some way outside of a pretender. But yeah, I think it's a good nation. Solid stuff. One of the better late-age games I think we've ever had. Also, we have 148 fire gems. Yeah. My name is Mangg. This has been Dominion 6. I'll see you fine folks next time.